Hello everybody, welcome to Angie Blog. I hope you're doing very good. Wait, let's see if my sound is working here. All right, we're good. I put the sound just in case you can't hear me. I have the air conditioning air blast because it's very hot today. Woo! How are you guys? So today we're doing a little updates on the Leo season. Yes! Yes! Sorry, it's intense, this energy, and in a good way. I mean, you know, the good way and, you know, tapping into it. But a lot of us are definitely getting all these like energies and stuff like that. So I'm here to give you the gist of the gist. And it's so cute because I shuffled this card, this new deck that I got the Witchy Tarot card. And when I shuffle and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to record because I'm in, you know, hermit study mode, which I have a couple messages from the planets, from your own signs and stuff like that. But either way, look what came up on the top of the deck. Get it? Strength. Leo. So we'll see what the messages Leo has to say this season for all of y'all, especially those who have in your chart Leo. By the way, happy birthday if you're a Leo. All the best, all the amazing best. I feel like Leo signs want to let you know that you are very charismatic, fun-loving, and confident, and continue being that way in that beautiful high vibration that you have. We all inspire by your beautiful energy. Thank you so much. All those of you, go check out your which chart, which house Leo is in your chart, because that could be significant during this time. Okay, very, very intense energy. Leo season is all about heart chakra and creative energy, and let me tell you how, why, and all that. Okay, but first, yes, so I've been reading Leo the whole time, you know, studying the astrology about Leo. I do notice that I have Leo in my chart, which is beautiful. Some of you have it in specific charts, which is why witchcraft, dark magic, any of that stuff doesn't really work on you. It repels. It goes back to whoever sent it. So whoever messed with Leos, who have Leo in their chart, or sun, moon, rising, or whatever. Look at that lion. That's how spirit, my ancestors showing me. This is what you will get. Okay? Okay. That's a warning for some of y'all. Don't mess with Leos. Also Libra, I'm hearing. Don't mess with Leos and Libras. You're fucked. They're here to bring karma to a lot of people who think that your karma is not coming for you. Highly mistaken. Also, guys, I don't know, today my ladies got inspired to do my nails this way. Isn't it cute with butterflies? And yellow could be significant, which is interesting. Yellow is all over this card. Look at that. Look at that. Strength talks about, you know, vitality, creativity, taming our inner demons, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot going on. But first, since we are going into, we're Leo season, right? It started yesterday. Some people say it started today, which is awesome, great, because it's the birthday of Leo, July 23rd, I guess. But some of us have been feeling this energy way before, but yesterday, I don't know about you guys. Did you saw a lot of 222s yesterday, 22nd of July? By the time I film this, it's the 23rd. But yesterday, there were so many signs, like 222, 111, everywhere. I was seeing everyone, I'm like, oh my God. Then I look it up and I saw what it means. So some of you, go check it out, what 222 means, the angel number means for you, okay? For some of us, are different search engine will be different, but it will be interesting to see. And if you want, let me know in the comments what you find. Okay, let's just do a little game like that. Why not? I don't know, some of us will have different meaning of 222, right? Also 333, I saw a lot of 333s, so some of y'all look for the angel number 3333 as well, and let me know in the comments. Let's help each other out and see what kind of messages each of us got. Okay, but yeah, very, very interesting message. Anyway, so that's that. Now, they're telling me to let you know that this Leo season is all about heart chakra and creative energy, so there's a lot of healing going on, okay? So that's why Chiron retrograde, Chiron, it's the wounded healer, which I'm going to talk about it a little bit, but he wants us to reflect on our healing journey so far. And if we haven't started that healing journey, this is a very beautiful time to do so, okay? Yes, you can have your fun. Yes, you can do your work. Yes, you can do, but it's also asking us to balance our healing journey with also practicality, also with spirituality. Like all of this is to help us build self-discipline, self-resilience, also, to put up our high standards, know our self-worth, and and also cleanse, purge all the things that no longer serve us, okay? So, and that too, if you have, right after this video, I'm doing the Leo and the Aries signs, which I've been guided to do so. Why? Because we're in Leo season and I haven't done Leo reading, so I can't wait to do your reading, okay? That will also have its extended as well as Aries as well. It comes from the dream prophecy, your 2 signs, where it's specifically from the dream prophecy that I had. Everything will be in the description below, okay? So if you're interested. Also, guys, don't get scammed. I do not do personal readings. I don't do any of that stuff, okay? I just don't, okay? Also, everything will be uploaded. It's free and accessible in the extended in Patreon. So all extendeds are available for everybody in Patreon if you like, or if you want a specific extended, it will be on Gumroad, okay? Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for your likes, your comments, your share, your subscribe, so I can automatically pick up on your energy, and also you automatically contribute to be the donators of this community, of this channel. So you help us out as well. So you help yourself and you help us too. So it's like a reciprocity circular economy around here. Okay, yes. That's why I pay attention to Angie Blog Community Board. I always put announcements there and things that we should talk about. So right now I am focusing, my spirit guides are letting me know that all the things that I thought, which I healed from, which is good, that I thought I was alone doing this, I was not, I'm really grateful for a lot of people doing this type of work, climate change, decolonization, talking about, change your system, no more fossil fuels, like really focusing on stuff like that. And I put it out there, we're being tested. And the reason I'm smiling is because when I was doing my meditation and I posted that on the community board about what's going on, that we're being tested. Like, yes, you can continue doing your work. Yes, you can do whatever it is that you're doing right now. You're studying, your work, whatever it is that you're doing. Parenting, you're a new parent, or not a parent, or you're getting married, or whatever it is that you're doing, it's fine. Just continue doing what you're doing. What we're saying is that you have to educate yourself about climate change. Educate yourself about how to be decolonized. Educate yourself about how to change system. Educate yourself about equity and sustainability. Why? Because everyone should be a climate activist right now. Everyone. You don't believe me? It's not a conspiracy theory. Go check out the CO2 levels. Go check out what's going on with other countries, what is going on in the world, how inequality and capitalism is toxic, and we have to change this. But if we're continue to be complacent and ignorant, anyways, the planets are going to let you know the same thing. You can combine those things. You can balance your work that you're doing, the work that is required for the planet, for us to change systems as a collective, united. And you also can do whatever it is that you're doing, your passion, your joy, whatever you want to do. You can do all of that. It's called balance. It's called self-discipline. And a lot of you get rowdy and like, oh God, you don't want to do the work. You don't want self-discipline intimidates you and stuff like that. Oh, I wasn't raised like that. My parents did. Stop blaming all the people. Enough of that. Enough blaming and being that victim mentality. That too, we understand also that a lot of you don't have the resources or the capability for studying, for different educations or accessible materials or resources and stuff like that. So that's something that, we have to keep in mind, that other people don't have what you have. So if you're somebody who has the means to help somebody it's literally voicing out that they don't have specific means, they don't have the specific resources or things like that. If you're able to help out, be that help, be that guy for other people as well, okay? That too, guys, as I promised, if you check on Angie Blog, RetroZF.com, on the Net Zero website, on the forest, you can check that I did, just like I promised, I did planted a tree in Peru for the tower decks that I will be using in your reading. Yes! So yeah, there's a tree planted in Peru. as we speak, and I'm gonna continue doing that. Every product, anything that too, guys. Thank you so much for helping us in writership.com in the collective. Any of the cups or shirts or anything that you purchase from the store right away plants a tree. I know it's not the fixing thing, and I'm not trying to greenwash anybody here, but that also too, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna track each also of the transportation of the shipment of each of your items that you buy, and I will be also contributing as from ourselves to pay back as either planting a tree or helping Black communities or indigenous communities and stuff like that. And I will put it in the community war here on Angie blog so you can see it, that what your contribution to our community here, what it has done, how it has reduced CO2 emission, how, do you understand? So in a way, it's kind of like not only you're being a conscious consumer, but also you're educating not only yourself, but other people as well. Do you see it? Do you see how we're gonna do it? Oh yes, oh yes. Also, I'm having a new surprises. I'm already in the process. Holy Spirit has me working on e-course that I'm going to put out there very soon for you guys to help yourselves decolonize, okay? And be more sustainable, okay? Yes, don't worry. Creativity through adversity is coming. And don't worry, okay? But right now, you gotta do one thing at a time, like I said. As you notice, the consumer video that I posted, it got like 2 views. I'm laughing, but I'm like trying to, tame my beast and my rage, and then, Master Jesus telling me, Angie, forgiveness. I'm like, okay. And they keep showing me him like going in the cross. I'm like, okay, yes, you were able to forgive all these people. I should do it too. It's hard. It's not easy, okay? So that's what we have, the best ascended master teaching us this. And I'm so grateful and so happy because I would not be here if it wasn't for him, okay? So that's what I wanted to say. Continue doing good, keeping that integrity, that love, creating more empathy, doing the things that we got to do. And that's it. Just focus on you. Stop comparing competition or looking at other people, what they're doing. That's not our business. Right now, what we require, and that's what I was laughing before, because when I was doing my meditation, God was letting me know, you passed. So when I posted that post because I feel it, like I always had this in my heart and I never understand, like, now I understand it more. Like I always had this in my heart and my spirit. Like he put that there when I was a child. And even before, like I was always like, why can't we live better? Why do we people have to deal with asthma? Why do people have to do why, when there was solutions and ways, and we've been known this for many years now, but these people don't want to do it all because they're greedy, selfish, and disgusting. No. I believe that everyone, not just me, I know there's other people out there, and that too, guys. If you're a light worker and you're standing up for justice, truth, and clarity, please send me an email. I would like to connect with you, okay? I would like to see if we can combine resources, if we can combine work together, and we can unite, okay? We really have to do this, okay? We really have to start what we got to do, okay? And I will let you know why and how that's going to benefit us as well, if we're doing also through the help of the planets as well, which is also God as well, okay? Anyway, so he's letting me know that I passed that test where I'm here for that specific reason. I'm supposed to be not only that creative, inspired, conscious creative, but also someone who is meant to be one of the beacons to create equity and changing of capitalism to circular economy with indigenous community, as I am an indigenous. So that's why he's letting me know that that's something that since I've been doing it for, honestly, it's gonna be 7 years now. Now today he was like, you passed the test. Now I'm passing the torch to you, okay? Because I know that a lot of you can do this. You are able to create content, create your work, your business, whatever it is that you do, get out of the status quo, deprogram yourself, decolonize yourself. And don't think that I'm like, what he's telling me I passed. I knew right away you passed, but that means there's more that I gotta do. I know I'm not off the hook. This is Earth School. We're here to learn. We're here to do what we gotta do. This is many years of karmic debt, and not only I know I'm doing not only my karmic debt, but also my parents, my lineage after that, my ancestors, And I know, like, they're proud of me and celebrating while, you know, Holy Spirit's like, you passed. And I was like, I passed, you know. A lot of you have passed many milestones in your own journey. Like, mine is my journey of a climate activist, an environmentalist, right? Someone who is for justice, truth, and clarity, but also I'm a clairvoyant. I have all of them. And being that light worker that I'm meant to be doing here. So every milestone, that was like, for me, it was like one step. And I've been doing this for 7 years. So I'm just letting you know, it takes time. Not only healing, because you also have to include healing. You also have to include your balance. You also have to, if you have children, you have to include your children. You have to be present with your children, which is something that I wrote a book about that I'm going to release soon to help you guys out with that. Like, each of those things is a milestone. So please, 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 I'm here to let you know, be patient with yourself. And if you're doing at least one thing at a time, it's good enough. Okay? You can't do all this stuff in one day. All of it. Oh, are you kidding? Yes, it's going to require the change of system, the changes that we need to do, not only for the whole planet, it's going to need all of us for sure. Okay? That 1% doesn't have a hold on us. Why? Because we are the power. And you have to keep that in mind, because that's their work. That's why they're distracting you. That's why they're keeping you in fear and doubt and making you think, no, it's part of their game, because we are more. Let me just remind you, 1%. How many are we in this planet? And then that too, they control and manipulate like puppets. All that, the 1% do other people who fall into their grip. So that's it. They sell their soul to the devil. Because these people, 1% people, forget it. Forget it. Anyways, that's something that I will talk about, that even if you have the means and stuff like that, that's part of the ego death release, is not being greedy and selfish. Like, even people who have nothing, they are still giving and being there for others, because we have a big heart. And that's what literally Holy Spirit is saying, keep being that big heart. Don't let people, the world, anything that is happening to you, or anything that people are trying to do to change your heart, okay? Keep your heart like this. Just create boundaries. Boundaries. All right, so I think it's like, yeah, the ascended mid-heaven signs for Leo. Since we're in the Leo season, they're letting me know to let you know. I'm going to do it for ascended Leo. If you have Leo in your sun chart, okay? So apparently with mid-heaven signs, Aries, which that's the next, Taurus and Pisces. So Aries, it's saying that enthusiasm for career, optimism, bossy, a risk taker, has harm or charisma. Has harm talks about, like, you know, making sure that you're not too clumsy, okay, during this time, okay? Keep that enthusiasm for a new career that you have. Also, this is for people who have Aries in your chart, okay? Who have, you know, Leo as a sun, moon, or moon chart or stuff like that, okay? Taurus, good with creative work and big businesses, needs security, sensible with cash. So this is a time for you to tap into your creative work, see other ventures, other things that you could do with that creativity that is literally surfacing right now. Need security, so maybe make sure that you have a saving or how do you say, like a saving, like, you know, how do you say, money, in case money kind of thing. I'm hearing case money. If you're like sensible with cash, like right now, perhaps you're feeling like you want to spend too much, or you want to be in the materialistic blah blah blah. But I don't know, during this season, Leo, hold yourself, have self-control. That's really it. The strength card for you is you gotta be self-disciplined with your money. Okay, if not, you're gonna regret it. Okay. Pisces, attracted to show biz. Okay, we'll have talent and determination, whatever the chosen career. Oh, Pisces. Okay, so this Leo season for you is, USA baby. Yeah, whatever your talent is and whatever you're determined, whatever you chose your career, whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. Okay, you'll be encouraged to do it. Okay, do it. These 2 weeks, I don't know. There's Jupiter also has a message for you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the sign for each sign for next week. I'm gonna do it for you guys for the Chiron retrograde and Jupiter retrograde. Okay, definitely. Just Just felt the nudge. Thank you, Pisces. I do have Pisces in my chart. Okay, what else? I'm seeing for Aries, right? Because we have a new moon in Aries on the 28th, guys. So beautiful time to manifest. And also you have Jupiter retrograde in Aries. Oh no, sorry, new moon in Leo. We have a new moon in Leo the 28th, with also the same day Jupiter retrograde in Aries. So that's why, woo, Aries and Leo. I don't know, my friend, but all right, so ascendant in Aries, you have Capricorn as your midheaven sign. So Capricorn says life and career will be taken seriously, will climb socially, autocratic. So definitely Capricorns, I did your reading, so definitely talks about upgrades in your reading as well, and also staying humble while you rise up, okay? Aquarius, did I get Aquarius yet? Maybe I did, I don't know, we'll see. We'll have an original approach towards career, could be attracted to self-employment. Oh yes, Aquarius, so you're almost there, boo-boo. If you're been working hard and doing the work you gotta do, okay, you're almost there. All right, so let me see what the message that I had today, because they were like, ah. So yeah, charismatic and fun. Okay, so the first thing they told me today, the Holy Spirit, is to remind you guys that we are in Jupiter retrograde, okay? So Jupiter has a message. Yes, so Jupiter is about confidence, vitality, optimism, and success. Okay, so then I saw, I don't know, I saw something about Jupiter here, and I was like, whoa, okay. Yes, here. Okay, so Jupiter has a message for all signs, okay? Again, this is an update of Leo season. It's just for you guys, but, you know, the planets has beautiful messages. And since I'm connected to the universe and divine, here you go. I'm just a messenger, all right? All right, so Jupiter says, Jupiter is associated with your vitality. Oh, by the way, this is like my notes that I've been researching for the past 6-7 months. So yeah. Okay, anyways, Jupiter is associated with your vitality, and it represents growth, prosperity, success, and generosity. The energy of Jupiter in the Yang signs is often described with these words: adventurous, enthusiastic, expansive, generous, innovative, social, zealous, I don't know what I meant. In the Yin sign, Jupiter's energy is described as hardworking, patient, powerful, pragmatic, serious, steady, and sympathetic. So I talk about the Yin and Yang, so I just want to let you know that Yang is going to be emphasized during these 2 weeks. So we have Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Okay, that's your Yang. That's the Yang is happening here, which is the masculine energy, divine masculine. So all of those who need to build that courage, that strength, that vitality to, you know, stand up for your ground, for your truth, go towards your healing, your shadow work, speak up, you know, heal your throat chakra, your heart. This is the best time to do it. The best. 22. Yes, universe. This is the best time. Okay. So that's what Jupiter wants to tell you. This is your time. Okay. For these specific signs that I just said, your time. Okay. All right. So the other message that somebody has here is, because Saturn's already went retrograde. So I don't know if I read Saturn. Yeah, I think I read Saturn already. Yeah, Saturn is still there. Venus, Saturn. Okay, so we'll go into Saturn. I think because they already went retrograde. It's already been retrograde. It's gonna be until December 4th, I think. Right? You have Neptune also. Yeah, Saturn's going to be a while. Yeah, so Saturn talks about responsibilities, okay? So this is a planet that rules that. Saturn can be conservative or tied with money. Some astrologers see Saturn as a great teacher, one who will impart to you your life lessons. But other astrologers agree with this view and describe Saturn as malefic and as... Honestly, I find that Saturn has been teaching me a lot about money, balancing my finances, and being more disciplined. So for others of you, I don't know, you know, it could be like a kind of like, oh, Saturn, it might be like, you know, it's just something that is trying to teach us about money, how to be more, you know, have more self-control with certain buying, consumption and stuff like that. Maybe saving for a trip or some businesses or something like that, or you know, changing different things. Like, you know, I feel like he's teaching us how to let go of that lack mentality. And you know, I find like the best teacher, honestly, is God, because he's really good with teaching with self-discipline. So I love that the energy of this planet is to really help us to understand how we need to be more responsible with our money and stop being codependent to other people or other entity or external things, because we already are abundant from within ourselves. So I feel like this planet teaches us that. Okay, that's for some of you. If you wanna, you know, be rowdy about it, sure. But I think that you should look at it from a different point of view. Also, that too is teaching us also, okay, do you have any karmic debt? Does your family have any karmic debt? Are you paying the price for somebody else that's doing something in the past? That's something for you to understand. Yes, you cannot, you know, holding that resentment and not forgiving and stuff like that and looking at the past and staying stuck in the past can actually be a heavy burden, especially during this time for Saturn, especially in your finances. But if you're willing to let go of that resentment, forgive, and then understand how can you say, you know what, that energy, that karmic debt or whatever, that karmic situation that my family used to do, I don't want to do it. I want to cut it and I want to do something different. That's something that it's a beautiful energy. If you're willing to withstand what comes from that and also heal that aspect, then you'll reap the rewards of that. But it takes work, right? And a lot of us are like, oh, I don't know. It's like during this energy, Leo season especially, when it talks about creativity, initiating something and creating something, I don't think it will be a good idea to just like, oh, if you want to start something new, if you want to create something different, if you want to change systems with everybody and embrace that change from within yourself, so that not only you help yourself, but you help the planet and other people, but also you create stability, not only for a short period of time, but a long period of time, this is the time to do so, okay? So that's for some of y'all. Now, the moon in Leo, there was heavy coming like forward to me when I was doing this, okay? So moon in Leo, since we have a new moon in Leo next week, so this is what is letting you know the moon. Courage, okay? A Leo moon brings feelings of courage, bravery, and the energy of the lion. I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe it's just like, oh, okay. This is also a time for showmanship, acting, and asserting your will over others. As such, this will be a great time to make a presentation regarding money. You will be engaging, fun to watch, and very persuasive. Or you could use this bold Leo energy to ask for that raise you've been thinking about. You will be able to use Leo energy to help present and promote an important product, yourself. You're the product, baby. All of you Leos will be full of lion energy and ready to charm your way into getting exactly what you want. For those of you born with a natal sun in Aquarius, since it's your opposite sign, Leo, your opposite sign is Aquarius, you may want to spend the next day or two being mellow and laying low. Okay, Aquarius? So that's for some of you. For you, it's like, you know, this energy is really like, I feel like you in the, before this Leo season, you were working really hard, doing a lot of things. That's for some of you. Now you're required to, you know, rest, rejuvenate, recharge, okay? All right, so the next one is new moon in Aries. The moon in Aries, okay? Since we have Jupiter retrograde in Aries next week as well, Aries 1, the moon in Aries, wanted to say, go. For real, that's the message, go. When the moon is in Aries, you want to start new things. And Aries moon promotes initiative, energy, and ideas. This is also a great time for you to tap into the energy of leadership and willpower. The days that the moon is in Aries are full of general get up and go. Like, I'm here, let's get it, let's go. If your natal sun sign is in Aries, this is a particular energy filled with few days for you. The energy all around you is in sync with your natural natal energy. So get out there and make that deal. Sign that contract or launch your new product. For Libra, since Aries, the opposite of Aries is Libra, okay? On the other hand, may want to lay low and rest. So some of you were doing that hard work and stuff like that. Now, during this time, is for you to lay low, rest, recharge, and rejuvenate, okay? So you see how the sin energy is? Like some signs, you pick up where the other one left off, and then the other one is. So that's how it should be. I'm seeing like the infinity sign. It's interesting. Like we're not really separated. We're definitely connected, okay? Okay, so the other message was that letting me know that that each of the 12 houses has specific meaning. And also each of us have different, like our chart, for example, our moon sign, sun sign, and sun moon rising is in different houses, right? So right now, what is required, the moon is saying that we need to focus on the 5th house, okay? So the 5th house talks about love of pleasure, romantic, creative, strong desire for children. So maybe focusing on education for children, creating new innovative ideas to include children or keep them engaged or create them, make them be more conscious about certain things. Use that creativity to help those who are coming after us, right? So yeah, the 5th house is about creativity, risk, fun, romance, and children. And here it says creativity. So a lot of things like, how can we be creative through adversity? And that's something that I'm focusing on, and that's why I'm focusing on the courses. They are going to be released soon. Perhaps the beginning is going to be very affordable, so maybe other kids can also see it, other younger audiences can see it, and then I will create one for adults that is more not so children-like, right? So we'll see. I'm working on it, okay? Holy Spirit's letting me know what to do. Okay. The other house that he's letting me know is the 1st house, which is Aries, right? So imagine self-expression, desire to be admired and appreciated. Physical self, personality, identity, early childhood. So basically really focusing on how to be more creative and perhaps maybe tapping into our inner child and go back and see what we used to like in the past, and then see if that's something that we still want to do now and create a legacy through that. Okay. Now we have a conjunction. Oh, yes. Interesting. Some of you need to use some maybe turquoise crystals. Cornelian and citrine could be helpful. These crystals are calling out to all of y'all to maybe meditate, have necklaces, also amethyst to protect your 3rd eye. Absolutely. So citrine, cornelian is all about creativity and for real, like passion and everything, okay? Very beautiful. Citrine is all about money, finances, to help us build better self-discipline with money. And turquoise as well is all about health and mental health. Also, heart chakra healing, okay? So that's for some of y'all. Okay, so in conjunction, we have Uranus conjunction on the North Node. So it talks about collective energy and destiny. So in a conjunction, the planets sit in the same place in your chart, or they are nestled closely next to each other. Conjunctions are considered to be focal points, and the intersection of the 2 planets involved is typically heightened and emphasized in the chart. So some of you need to be looking at your conjunction. Definitely it talks about sharing energy and more focus, okay? So check what your conjunction sign is in your chart and then go from there, okay? Okay, what's the other one that he's letting me know to let you guys know is, so the North Node, because it's Uranus in conjunction. North Node is the 31st of July, okay? So I'm letting you know, so this is still Leo season, Leo energy. And you guys, we also have Venus, the 26th, which is also in conjunction. Ooh, Lilith conjunction, feminine shadow, power, sexual awakening. Okay, wait, there's Venus here. There's Venus. I just saw Venus before. Yes. Okay, I'll go into Venus in a second. Actually, no, let's read Venus. Why not? Venus. Usually I'm seeing the Empress. Isn't that Venus the Empress? Yes, the Empress. So feminine energy. Yeah, we've been talking about masculine energy, now feminine. Okay. since you guys are all like super already, of course, ahead, doing your thing. I mean, some of you who are decided to do this work and, you know, shadow work and work on your stuff, right? And heal your trauma, your karmic debt and stuff like that, okay? So, is the planet associated with love? Venus also describes the ability to attract money and material well-being. Venus is seen to be generous and giving, but hopefully you have boundaries about that, okay? Don't let people take advantage of your kindness. The position of Venus in relation to the sign of the zodiac helps to define the kind of energy you have in relation to money and abundance, and of course love too. For example, Venus in the Yang sign, Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius has a more active generosity than Venus in the Yin signs, Taurus, Cancer, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Pisces. Okay? So some of you need to be looking at your Venus, where your Venus in your chart is, what kind of sign is it, and study it, okay? So they can help you, you know, where exactly you need to create more boundaries, where exactly you need to be more, having more abundance in your life, more love. Where do you need to have that self-love more focused during this time, okay? All right, so we have the North Node, I'm saying for Leo. Okay, so North Node for Leo, which your South Node is in Aquarius, okay? Remember, Leo, your opposite is Aquarius, and vice versa. So Aquarius, your opposite is Leo, okay? So that's your South Node. So some of you, we all have North Node and South Node. So if we look at those two and see how the conjunctions can be, you know, what exactly is that we're doing, are we doing on the right path? But usually you get confirmations by number, signs, and stuff like that. But I feel like knowing more deeper, understanding our own personality, our own path, and looking into it more, it's better for ourselves, okay? Now, North Node is in Leo and your South Node is in Aquarius. Your challenge is to learn about generosity and how to share your resources, both the material and the inner ones, such as love with others. You already learned that the value of detachment and have mastered the type of innovation or the more valuable aspect of eccentricity. Okay, so if you haven't been there, if you're not there yet, that's okay. That's literally your higher self's letting you know what exactly is, okay, if you haven't learned about detachment yet, how can I get there so that I can be in alignment with my divine path, okay? So that's for some of you Leos, okay? In Aquarius. Now, the North Node in Aries, okay? North Node is in Aries and your South Node is in Libra, okay? Your challenge is to learn to be independent, take initiative, and feel confidence in yourself and your earning power. You've already learned about cooperation and have integrated skills relating to cooperation and the ability to work with others into your life, okay? So if you're not there yet, like you're not able to work with other people, you're still working on that, that's okay. I'm just letting you know that your higher self is letting you know once you pass that milestone in your journey, okay, you will be able to have more independence. Even though collaborating and working with others, you will still have that independence within yourself. You will still have more, you will be able to cooperate and integrate those skills that you have really learned with other people, but also have that independence. Like you will learn how to set boundaries with people, how to, you know, tell them a specific time that you can send emails or something like that, or meetings or stuff like that. Like maybe you have one day that you don't work. Like some of us, you know, will only work 4 days a week. Like that's how we're trying to do now, so that we can also not only work on our business but work with other people, because we have to find that balance so that we can able to not only be of service to others and the planet, but also to our own divine path that we are, you know, because at the end of the day, we are, our boss is God, right? And we don't bound ourselves to any external, any bosses or anybody and employers and stuff like that. They don't own us, right? They need us at the end of the day, right? So, and that too, do everything well, not only with your business, with your clients, with working with other people and stuff like that. You have to have that balance, right? I know it's easier said than that, but if you're someone that has been working on this, you know, it's like, you know, building a habit or a routine and stuff like that, you're able to accomplish it, okay? There's nothing that we cannot do if we let go of that victimhood and lack mentality and decolonize our minds. Okay, when you choose that path, you'll see that everything just follow into place. Everything is peaceful, everything, you know, and you're not really stuck. You put yourself there, right? Especially if you're in a low vibration and trying to do being jealous and envious of other people instead of focusing on yourself and your healing. People who are in that healing journey and balancing themselves, they don't have time for that. That's why I don't, that's just personal opinion. I don't understand these people who do this type of stuff. I don't have time for that. And some of you will understand once you focus on your stuff, on your business, on whatever it is you want to do, what makes you happy, healing yourself, being there for others in your partner, you will see that you will not understand how these low vibrational people, how they operate. How do they have time for that stuff? You will see it. And that too, you will understand that it's better to be by yourself than working with people like that. So that's your message for some of you, okay? Now, the other thing, see, I put it with a flower here. Oh yeah, see, there you go. So I did have it. See, Venus had a flower that I stopped it. Here we go. So Venus talks about self-worth, okay? Which is definitely happening during that Lilith conjunction, okay? So another fast-moving planet. A Venus transit may last for just a few days. A conjunction, which has happened literally that week as well with Uranus, okay? Transit Venus can bring you quick addition to your personal possessions and earning abilities, such as freelance jobs, okay? This is also a great time to start any type of new business, and it helps you look and feel great too, okay? Yes. Nurture that energy, that self-worth, okay? More self-care, more nurturing, more balancing, more exercising, eating healthier, stuff like that, okay? Now, Jupiter message for you, it's equal to expansion, okay? Jupiter's going retrograde on the 28th of July. Remember that. Jupiter just makes everything better. Under most Jupiter transit, which is a conjunction, will make you feel good. So all of us, we're gonna be in that feel good energy, which is good. It helps us move. It helps us not stay stagnant. It helps us be creative, okay? Jupiter tends to enhance the energy of whatever planet it is transitioning in your chart, okay? So check out what Jupiter, your birth chart Jupiter is, okay? It also adds an element of wisdom. So if you need to start something and you have a beneficial Jupiter transit coming up, wait till the planets align and allow Jupiter to help you. Get it? Yes, if you're launching something new, amazing. During next week, oof, baby, let Jupiter help you. But again, clean out your karma because it's retrograde, okay? So that's it. Saturn is a challenge, right? So Saturn has been challenging us, okay? So some months earlier defined Saturn transit as a time of great learning. Saturn can push you to let go of the old and change. And it will be doing that to December 4th. I think it's December 4th, wait. Jupiter, November 3rd. So it starts 28th of July to November 3rd. So it's going to be doing that is in Aries, okay? Jupiter's going to be in Aries. Saturn. No, Jupiter's going to be in Aries until November 3rd. And Saturn started on June 4th until October 23rd. So that is in Aquarius, okay? So it keeps telling us great learning Saturn can push you to let go of the old. Can also add a measure of control to the energies represented by the planet being transited. Others are to look at Saturn as a maker for loss. So yeah, some of us have to lose something to gain something, right? Or I'm seeing that death Scorpio. All right. The other thing that I wanted to say is that since we're Neptune in Pisces, right? So it also, which Neptune in Pisces is going to continue to December 4th. That's the one. So it all talks about dreams, okay? So a Neptune transit can cause you to reevaluate your dreams and question what it is that you want. So it's been doing that. It's been asking us that and to have the courage and the strength. And now Leo's giving that extra push, okay? Neptune, of course, is slow moving and very far away from the Earth. As a result, it may not be clear to your conscious mind exactly how or why you are questioning. Because Neptune is also associated with inspiration and creativity. Again, we are in this energy. This can be exciting times full of new and profitable ideas. Yes, okay. Now, we have Pluto, who has been in retrograde in Capricorn, and is going to be until October 8th. So Pluto has a message, transformation. Do you want to turn that pile of straw into gold? I'm hearing alchemy. I'm hearing transmutation. So alchemist, transmutation over here, giving that extra push for all of you. When Pluto's making conjunction, sextile, trine, or Venus, you just might be able to do that. This is a great time for money-making ventures, starting a job, or opening a mutual fund. Any of the nice aspect of transitioning Pluto can help turn your straw into gold. These are great times for making money. Pluto squares and oppositions, on the other hand, can leave you high and dry with a big pile of dusty straw to boot. Avoid starting a new job or businesses or opening a new account under a Pluto square or opposition. So we're not in a square or opposition, we're in conjunctions, which is beautiful. We do have to check when it will be. That's a good sign, a warning for all of us, when it's a square and when it's in opposition. So we need to check maybe perhaps in September, that could be significant. So, but right now the portal is clear for you guys, okay? All right, and the next message that I had was here, Leo. I don't know, Jasper could be significant for some of you crystals. It's exactly 4 crystals in a line. But yeah, so it says element Leo is a fire energy, yang, the sun card, the strength also. Anatomy is talks about back, spine, and heart, okay? So some of you may be having like back issues, spine issues. It's time to maybe book an appointment with a chiropractor or someone like that, a massage or spas or something like that. Heart chakra, maybe booking a Reiki healing or having someone to, help you heal heart, so having some therapy sessions, okay? But definitely keywords is willpower, creativity, and expressing the heart, okay? Now, I'm seeing Aries. Where is it? Letting me know for Aries. Where are you, Aries? Interesting, it's not here. Huh. Sun. Right, so we're talking about sun energy. So it's self, essence, life, spirit, creativity, willpower, okay? So it's time to use, explore your options. Be curious about things. Don't stick around with the same thing, old mentality. Let go of that old mentality. It doesn't exist anymore. We're talking about moon, so it's definitely a lot of emotions, instinct, unconscious belief, past memories, all these things are going to surface, okay? So that's why it will be good to do some 20-minute meditation daily, prayers, strengthen your connection with source, with God. Also strengthen that mental stability, okay? Because it's gonna help you deal with these heavy emotions that are going to surface, okay? Also deal with any unconscious belief and then making them conscious as well, which also decolonization is also very helpful, okay? So Venus, love, art, beauty, social graces, harmony, money. So everything about stability, letting go of that lack mentality. Venus is next week. There's a lot of beautiful energy. If we are able to take advantage of this, oh my God, it's gonna be amazing, okay? Jupiter is letting you know that it's about luck, abundance, wisdom, higher education, philosophy or beliefs, inspiration, and growth, okay? So definitely a lot of things that we can benefit. Saturn that has already been retrograde, as I said. Responsibility, self-discipline is teaching us about self-discipline. If you're having a hard time with that, I'm telling you, go for it. Use the Saturn energy, help you create habits, create routines, something that you can continue doing on a daily basis that it benefits you, that it brings you inner peace and joy. And also you can be there for your job, be there for your family, be there for your business, be there for your client, for the planet, and you're able to do it. If other people are able to do it, so can you. It's just that it requires that extra push, extra work to help us balance all of that. But right now, these energy, for those who are having a hard time building that, it's amazing to take advantage from, okay? Please use this energy. Please use it, okay? Please. I feel like your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors are letting you know through me. Use this energy, okay? Now, Pluto, power, regeneration, destruction, rebirth, and transformation. So a lot of things have been transforming, and they're going to continue doing it until October 8th, okay? Neptune is all about idealism, subconscious, spirituality, intuition, and clairvoyance, dreams. So a lot of us will have those gifts, talents, and that's where you're being heavily attacked right now. That's why you need to be cleansing your energy on a daily basis, cleansing your space, sage, Palo Santo, meditating with your crystals, having crystals around your house, sleeping with some crystals, like protect your spirit, protect yourself. Also, beautiful energy to connect with God, to build that relationship with God and souls and your universe or whatever you want to believe. Beautiful energy to also nurture that intuition, but also understand your talents and gifts that you not necessarily being taught, but also you're learning from other people, just as myself, or other psychic readers, other psychic mediums, other clairvoyants, other light workers, other people who are doing this type of work, to learn how to navigate this spectrum that has never been taught. Also, how to navigate, how to heal, and how to decolonize your mind, because you must, right? You're part of the 44,000 chosen ones, right? Especially if you know that you have these capabilities and gift, and it's a calling. God calls us, and you'll know when it's you. Not only that, you will know when people like can't stand you, they can't stand your gifts, you're very talented and gifted, and you have a lot of haters and a lot of people, negative energy and toxicity trying to damn your light. That's how you know too. Unfortunately, that's part of that. It's part of that, okay? But again, remember, none of that can affect you unless you're in a low vibration. If you're in a low vibration, you're envious and jealous and not using your gift for the right things, yeah, that's not how it works, okay? So make sure that you're using your gifts and your talents for the right things, for doing good for others, your planet, and you know, your family and stuff like that, or the collective, okay? Okay? All right, is that it, what we have? Okay, they're letting me know. So we are Sun, Leo, okay? Venus, 7, 5. I mean, if you're seeing a lot of 555s, a lot of changes, a lot of things are changing, okay? Now, he's letting me know about Chiron, to let you know about Chiron, which talks about, since we went retrograde on the 19th on Chiron, it's all about healing. So there's also that aspect that we have to take time off, to be with ourselves in solitude hermit mode, you know, check out what the hermit means. Go read it. It's very beautiful, the meaning of the hermit. It's a Virgo energy. But yeah, healing, transformation, personal growth, okay? So Chiron has a message. Where are you? Oh, I love this, that it tells you what you need to learn from the nodal chart. Let me say. Yeah, rising completing energies. Yeah, this is for intuitive arts and health. Yeah, it talks about the 12 karma, the houses. So I hear it, yeah. Okay. Okay, so Jupiter again has a message. You possess faith and philosophical personality. Some call a 12th house Jupiter the angel on your shoulder. With Jupiter in the 12th house, you seem protected from above. You may be drawn to a spiritual tradition. Your challenge is to avoid embracing fanatism over devotion, or allowing your passion to express themselves too expansively, or with narcissism. So a lot of us are healing that. Like Jupiter is saying, like, it's time to, that's the retrograde, by the way. That's the retrograde giving you a warning sign that if you have narcissistic tendency, you tend to be very spending too much, or trying to, you know, get over devotion, or devoting yourself to false god, false things. It's gonna come and bite you in the ass, okay? What else, Spirit? Yeah, the sun, since we're going in the sun in Leo, it says, your need for privacy and introspection is vital to maintaining balance between your inner life and the active daily routines of work and home. You were born with an obligation to serve others, but you prefer to do it from behind the scenes. Your mission is to find truth that rings for all humankind. So I'm telling you this, and I'm telling myself this, because that's something that I've been working on, and now I'm being given the go to continue doing it, okay? Now, Venus. You feel deeply and compassionately approaching life through arts and creativity, and you are happy to serve the community with your insights. You may be devoted to exploring divine wisdom. You relish delving into the heart of a matter and have an uncanny knack for uncovering mysteries about yourself or others. Creativity is so pronounced in the 12th house. So see, 5th house, 12th house, some of you, you should be looking into it. 12th house Venus, that we will say you are obligated to create. The deeper you go into your creative side, the more you will hone your intuition. So that's it. Like if you haven't been focusing on your creativity, that retrograde will hit you a little more, because if you're being doing something that it's not your divine path, and you're being conditioned and programmed and letting people, make you not be in your creative side, since you are creative, you are, but you're rejecting that because you're trying to conform to other people, be complacent to other people, this is gonna hit you hard. Okay, so that's what Venus letting you know next week. Yeah, focus and also that too, if you have anybody doing spell work and stuff like that, and you're in a low vibration towards them, it's gonna hit you hard. Okay, I'm just giving you guys warning. Saturn, since he's being retrograde, it says often a loner. You play by the rules and respect boundaries, which is good, sometimes to a fault. Your challenge is that you may isolate yourself, leaving yourself without a confidant to share life experiences. You may consider yourself unworthy or unequal to the task life sets before you, and you may worry anytime you perceive a lack of structure in your life. Again, these are general messages, okay? So just check what your Saturn, your Venus, and your birth chart is, and you'll see which sign it is specifically speaking to in your chart. Okay, so this is general Saturn for everybody, so anybody can have Saturn in their chart. Okay, before you, and you may worry anytime you perceive a lack of structure in your life. These fears are linked to your past lives, childhood memories, or subconscious. And it's your challenge to transcend them and embrace the zen of organizing Saturn in its most creative and intrepid ways. You get it? Saturn is helping us with this, to heal our childhood wounds. If, it's a free will, if you're willing to take it, to do the work, it's going to be very beneficial. Not only that, whatever you start doing this Leo season is going to be fruitful for the next decade. FYI. Okay? Pluto. No, Jupiter. I told you Jupiter. I said Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune. Okay, Neptune is a planet of dreams, and you are dreaming. And you're a dreamer with deep psychic knowing. Okay? Trust your intuition. Yeah, I'm hearing. Trust your intuition. You may be artistic, musical, poetic, psychic, spiritual, or all of the above. I'm all of the above. Let me know in the comments if you're all the above. All right, your intuition reaches deep into your own body, mind, and spirit, and perhaps also into the collective consciousness of all humanity. Your challenge is that a search for spiritual meaning is vital. Early in life, if the path is through with too many conventional messages, you may feel isolated. You will want to protect yourself from negative energy and move towards situations that are peaceful and positive. Okay, did you hear that? Boundaries, protect your peace, protect yourself. Okay, also when you have integrity, there's nothing that can affect you, so keep that in mind. Protect your integrity. Okay. Pluto, you have the ability to infuse your life with spiritual knowing. Your deepest dream is to unite with the God of your understanding, to touch the divine. Yes, connected with the divine is the best. It's the best. Especially living in a world like this. Come on, connect with the divine. It's beautiful. Your task is to remove any obstacles in your path. This is quite a challenge. It means dissolving the self form in the first house. Who is the first house again? Aries. And where are we going, new moon? Next week in Leo, but we also in Jupiter retrograde in Aries. Do you see how the planets are trying to help us here? Okay, good. Your lesson is faith. I know. Take it in. Faith. To take the leap into the unknown, to believe in what you cannot yet see. Mm-hmm. I love this. All right. You may have idolized your family or neglected to see family issues for what they really are, and this might be diminishing your health. To some of you, if you really have very negative, toxic family and they don't want to take accountability and responsibility, you are allowed to cut that off. Okay? Do it for yourself, for your mental health. Okay? That too, you will notice your health starts to decline because these people are draining, like vampire energies. And they're there just to teach you a karmic lesson or cycle, and that's it. You're supposed to live independent and do your own thing. That's for some of you. I'm not saying whole family like that. If they're able to work on their issue, go to therapy, heal themselves, and there's still redemption from them. But those who think that therapy and healing is taboo and it's witchcraft, run. Run. Okay? For real. You're dealing with demonic spirit. I'm just saying, nobody should be against therapy. If they are, they're telling you who they are. Okay? Good. All right. Your 12th house challenge is to look at these issues, drawing up on your dreams, psychic intuition, and spiritual practice. So that's what your beautiful Pluto is letting you know. It's time to focus on our dream, nurture psychic intuitions, and create that self-discipline and that spiritual practice so that we can see that we can also live a beautiful, amazing, joyful life, but also, dealing with adversity and stuff like that, because change is not going to be fun, right? But it's beneficial, okay? All right, so Chiron, the wounded healer, has a message for y'all since I already went retrograde, okay? So this is the wounded healer, okay? So Chiron in Aries, since we're going into new moon, in the Jupiter and retrograde in Aries. I don't know. That's what it says. Chiron and Aries. They want to tell you something. Your wound is sense of self. You may have inflicted so much pain on yourself that you find it difficult to achieve peace with yourself. You may wallow in self-pity and punish yourself for what you are not. Embrace and accept yourself as you are. Celebrate your strength and reach out to others who are experiencing similar pain. Give your time to causes helping others with self-esteem and appearances issues such as eating disorders. Some of you, that's your message. I'm definitely going to do the Chiron for each of the sign, but I was guided to tell you about Aries and also Leo. Chiron in Leo. So this is what we should focus on. Everybody who has Leo in your chart, this Leo season, Chiron has a message. Your wound is stifle expression. What are we talking about? Is that the syndrome? What was the syndrome? Oh, I talked about it in that reading. It's in that reading, part 1 or part 2. The part 1, I talk about that we're being guided to heal this. You want to be adored, but you feel you have never been given the chance to let your light shine. You want to be in the spotlight, and you desire to be flooded with compliments. When others aren't as effusive as you want them to be about your many talents, you are quick to retreat in wounded frustration. Chiron invites you to reassess your vision, to stop those tonight show fantasies and instead express the talents you already possess in the arenas that are being presented to you right here, right now. Okay? That's for some of you. I know that a lot of you don't like to be in the spotlight. I know I'm not. I just like to be on my own thing, help people and stuff like that. But others of you, if you need that validation, external validation from other people, places, or things, that's something that needs to be healed, because at the end of the day, you don't need that validation to be who you are, to light your shine. You just do it, okay? Whatever you feel called to, with a podcast, with a video, with a YouTube channel, with a blog, with a movie thing that you want to do, or anything like that, okay? Wow, this is longer than I thought. Oh my God, sorry. But yeah, that was the message that they have for you. All right. I'm going to pull up some cards for y'all. I'm going to leave the strength card here. I think that would be the message that I have for you. I don't know. Wait, this is for my studies that I have for your school. All right, so let's see, because I got new cards. So let's see what the few messages that they have for you, and then we're gonna close this, okay, beautiful people? This is the, what's it called, this one? Let me see. R-Type Cards by Caroline. And the other one we have is Psychic Tarot, which we can use that. Whew, the energy is beautiful, guys. I hope you're embracing this energy, okay? Yeah, crown chakra. Some of you need to be healing this, need to be working on this. Your crown chakra is lit. For some of you, 7 could be significant. A lot of you are seeing 7 a lot. Yeah, see? Embrace solitude. Look at who's coming out here. Look at this. Oh, yes. We need to be embracing that inner power. 9 could be significant. Hermit mode. Embracing our researching. Learning to unlearn. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, foundation and achievement. 4. I'm seeing the 4 of Wands here. Also, if you see a lot of rainbows, that could be significant for a lot of you. But yeah, Spirit. What do you want to tell to my beautiful collective to finish this beautiful messages for Leo season? Okay, guys? So this is definitely... Crown Chakra talks about... interested in some of my amethyst rock here. Definitely use amethyst to connect with higher source. Embrace being alone. I feel like this person, you know, is reading books, you know, researching, doing the work, you know, and embracing solitude, like staying focused like that, you know, don't get distracted. Like if you feel like your intuition is telling you, like, you know, you have people like telling you, oh, come out and stuff like that, like it's the summer, enjoy the summer, but you want to actually do this work so that actually when, you know, the winter comes or the older energy comes in, you know, that you're ready for this energy, you know, like really understanding, like you want to build stability. And yeah, whoa. Spirit, Narcissist and Heroine. Oof. So we have some people like freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Yes. And the shadow side of this is fear of facing your own demons. See? So a lot of you need to be facing being your own narcissist for real, you know? A lot of us who are been doing this type of work, that's exactly what we've been doing, right? And also helping the collective. Here, Heron, the light attribute is passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So a lot of us are focusing on that. But you see the shadow side. I love these cards because they show you the light and the shadow of this. Just like everything is. Everything that comes from light comes to the shadow. So I feel like the shadow is for us to work on if we're not there yet, so that we can be in that light. So I love this card. I really connect with this card. Beautiful. So yeah, we are in that mentality right now, the hero and the narcissist, like really healing ourselves and our, not only ourselves, but our lineage, our ancestral lineage, you know what I'm saying? Decolonizing, right? From colonizers, and not pouring the colonizers as heroes, right? And definitely check out my Angie blog, the community board, and you'll see like there's this beautiful energy. I think her name is Mystic Tarot or something like that. Like she talks about how feminine energy, I don't know, there's a lot of lessons. It's not just definitely feminine, but it's a lot of lessons, spiritual lessons that we can definitely learn there. But yeah, the heroine, light attribute, passion for a journey and personal empowerment, and the shadow side is escapism and false sense of heroism. So be careful with that, okay? That's why it's good to be embrace solitude, embrace that alone time. Definitely would suggest look it up, the Hermit, on you know, on the channel, on your search engine. Go look out like what does 9 Hermit mean in tarot, or what does it really mean, and you will see it's a beautiful. You will understand a lot of things, and also that too, strength. You know, but it's beautiful how, like, I feel like this is like God, like saying that, you know, you have that inner strength and wisdom, ancient wisdom to overcome anything. You have that inner power, but we're being taught and programmed and conditioned that it hasn't, that it's not that is not it, right? But it's only to benefit those who benefit from you having that lack mentality and not connecting with your higher source, not having that intuitive understanding. Okay, so healing is so necessary in the colonization. Yeah, a lot of us feel like orphans. A lot of us had a lot of parents they could have been there, but they weren't. And some of us, we all have to parent ourselves. Again, heroine keeps coming out, the hero and the heroine. We all have to be our own heroes of our own story at the end of the day. And I feel like that's the energy that Leo is trying to help us in the planets, that nobody's here to come to save us. We have to save ourselves. Okay, but also help others while we are healing, if we're in a good space energetically, we're in alignment with our path, we're doing good. Like, follow that intuition is letting you know that as you continue studying, as you continue balancing and knowing that inner power, you're able to help other people if you can, if you feel called to. Not necessarily you have to, because some of us we have that empaths, right? We always want to give and give and give, but at the end of the day, make sure that your cup is full first, okay? So that you're able to give to others. Now, child, orphan, independence. The light attributes of this is that you have independent based on learning to go it alone, conquering fears of surviving. So that's your light side of it, right? That you have that you don't have that codependency, right? That you learn how to be independent at a very young age, right? You learn to do things on your own, you conquer a lot of fears. You're street smart, right? You're street smart, and now you're learning to be a book smart. So that's for some of y'all. Some of you are both, which is a blessing, okay? The shadow side of this is that feeling of abandonment, that typhoid maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So that's the shadow side of this, is that we tend to build partnership with very low vibrational energy, right? People think families who do things inappropriately, narcissistic abuse, right? And thinking that, and also that too, that abandonment issue, right? So for a lot of us feel abandoned, right? And that's something that I feel like it's required for us to heal, okay? Thief. Some of you are dealing with a thief. And I feel like this is it. This is why the planets, your ancestors, are letting you know there's somebody who's trying to steal your energy, because they think that, you're abandoned by your parents, your family and stuff. They think that you're dumb, right? That you're not, but you're somebody very wise, right? Somebody who has that inner power and resilience, and they cannot do that. They cannot. See, some of you are dealing with a family fatale who is going through judgment. You see that? Femme fatale. And they're letting me know to leave judge there. So it says, this is somebody who's trying to steal your energy. Yeah, so a lot of us, the planets are letting you know this, okay? The light attribute of a thief is that they shed light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So this is for you who have like people copywriting your work, trying to steal your work, trying to tell you, oh no, don't do that work, don't do that. Or you see them like, well, let's say you tell them your ideas and then they go and do it for themselves and stuff like that and try to make money with your idea. That's what it is. The light side, unfortunately, of this shadow is that they let you know what kind of potential of wealth you have within yourself that can never be stolen. So it's unique and it's rare. Nobody can steal that energy from you. So don't let it, they're taking a little bit, okay, sure, but they can never have that sauce. I talked about that in one of my readings. If you look back, maybe I'll try to find it and link it, or if you know about which one I'm talking about, is that they can never have your sauce. They can never be you, okay? Understand that. Don't let them stop you or anything like that. It can never be you, okay? And they're gonna get caught, absolutely. The shadow side, since we're talking about this, it talks about stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. You see? You think you lack this. They're making you also think that you lack this. But you don't. That's why they're trying to steal it. That's why they're trying to damp your light. That's why they're trying to do this stuff. This femme fatale. Some of you could be a father, see? Can't make this up. Some of you are fathers. You probably you marry someone who's a femme fatale, someone very toxic, someone who's a thief. I'm hearing thief of joy. That's what you're required to stay solid to celibate, separate, like a lot of separation and a lot. Yeah, this is gonna trigger, it's gonna trigger a lot of karmics here. I don't give a fuck. You're low as fuck and karmic and trying to steal people's joy and life and creativity and stuff like that. I don't give a fuck. Justice is coming for you. The judge card is here, yo. Anyway, some of you are dealing with this. Somebody who's femme fatale. Also, it could be, doesn't have to be a female. It could be a male with this energy too, huh? Right? Someone who has this energy, this father figure, someone who is a low vibration. Some of you are dealing with a very toxic father, someone who abandoned you. There's an abandonment. Someone here feel abandoned by a father here who probably traded their children for a fucking karmic. Oh yeah, they're dealing with their karma now. But also they're trying to steal from their children. And not only that, it's not only their father, but also both of them together. That's for some of you. What the fuck? These people are fucking, ugh. Light attributes. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So some of you could be feeling rejected, some feminines, you know. But that's it. Whatever, that too is like for some feminine, if somebody chose you over a karmic, that shows you also something. It shows you about your feminine energy. Like nobody can replace you. That nobody can, you know what I'm saying? Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. I love that. That's interesting. The shadow side is this: inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So this is women. I feel like they're showing me the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, a gold digger. Someone who is just focused on money and materialistic things. And yeah, some of you have you have children with this toxic karmic. That's some of you. Others of you is a father who also is conjuring with a femme fatale to steal from you. Steal from their own children. This is the low to the low, man. Light's attribute, talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding life within a tribal unit. That's for fathers who are in a high vibration, okay? Who are, you know, embracing their creativity and stuff like that, and they're not attached to this, okay? But the shadow side is dictatorial control, abuse of authority. And that's why they're abusing this child. Some of you, you're grown now. I feel like some of you are grown from this, and this father is still doing this behind the scenes with somebody. They're trying to steal your joy, maybe they're controlling you with money. For example, let's say they're telling you to do something is completely what you want to do. And I feel like this person, what they're doing is that they know that they're stealing from you. They're stealing your creativity, your joy and stuff like that because they're jealous and envious of you. Yeah, you're magical. You're a magical child. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, they believe that everything is possible. And your shadow side is pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for your growth. Wow. That's what they're doing. They're trying to keep you in your shadow. Depressed, not going toward... Yeah, anything you tell this father figure or somebody who has that fatherly energy. It could be a brother. It could be an uncle, too, who think they're your father or something like that, too, guys. Like, don't... Someone here is trying to steal someone's energy. See, it's interesting that all these one is coming out. It's all about, you guys, your planets are telling you to heal. If you feel like you're a child that felt abundant, right? That you're magical, that you have literally psychic ability and spiritual ability. You're somebody literally eternal, like, wow, chosen, divine. And you have literally divine. Like, I feel like your spirit guides are letting you know, like, you're very beautiful. 4 could be significant. There's 4 children that I'm speaking here. And some of you, I could be speaking to your inner child, okay? Like, you're grown. But this is what they're doing. They're bullying you, okay? You're being bullied. That's what you're required to take that time off, cut these people off, focus on yourself, and build that inner power from within yourself, okay? You have all the resources that you need, all from within yourself. Divine is speaking to you right now, okay? Child eternal, light attributes, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. That's you. That's why you're so eternal. You're so magical. Perhaps this is why they make you feel abundant. Not only just this father figure, or it could be a mother who has very toxic masculine energy. Like these people are thief of joy. Yeah, they're thieves. The shadow side of the eternal is that inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. This might be triggering for you, but it's what trigger is what it can heal. If you feel that you're dependent on a lot of people, that you depend on others and you depend on them for their security, for your physical security, you know, that's something that you need to heal. You need to work on that because you're being required, because you're meant to be independent from these people. You're not meant to be codependent where these people are trying to keep you there. That's what the power energy here. That's what Leo seems to be encouraging you guys to let go of this codependency on this particular specific people who are thieves. Very toxic father. Also, father could be talking about patriarchy as well. Toxic femininity as well. The femme fatale here, who are bullies. That's what you're required to let go of. The child, divine, light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. Most of you are. Most of your chosens who are connected with the divine, who have chosen the divine path, your divine journey, you're connected. Okay? Literally the 4 energy. Hello. That's me who have healed that energy, and now I'm passing that knowledge to you guys, okay? And I'm still healing. It's still not over, but you know, the hard part of that karmic lesson that I had to go through, I already, you know, that's what I came here to tell you guys. I passed, okay? So I'm here to help you guys also pass, okay? Shadow attributes, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. I can't make this up. Okay, that's why I'm here to teach you about, you know, stick to more spiritual practices, prayer, meditating, having your crystals, you know, and they're not expensive. Don't go to really expensive store. These are literally little rocks. It'd be like $1, $2 or something like that, okay? Instead of spending money with a toxic thing, weed, alcohol, and stuff like that, have a little 7 chakra healing crystals, okay? Like, seriously, guys, like, I know you spend money on stuff that you know you don't really need or are necessary for you when you have all these healing to do, okay? This takes work, shadow work. And definitely you guys are being required to use this energy, this Leo season, to help you not be in that victimhood energy and be that beacon of light that you're meant to be, okay? Now, let's talk about this bully, this beggar. Yeah, this feels narcissistic for sure here. Bully highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. So maybe it's you also as well. You maybe had a bully, or they were bullies, or a toxic mother or father were bullies in the past, and you have internalized this bully mentality. You talk horrible to yourself. Trust me, I'm still working on this, you know. That's why I love my therapist. That's why, you know, I connect with God, because he's the only one who can help us, especially if we will grow up with narcissistic abusers who are intensely bullies. Yes, God is the only one who can help us deal with this, okay? And therapy as well, combining it, you know, just for some of you, okay? The shadow aspect, which we know this is already a shadow, right? Conceal deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. That's it. That's what you can, that's what it is. The deep fears is behind the verbal or physical abuse. They use abuse, physical, emotional, mentally, every type of way, but it's something is within themselves. It's something that they haven't healed, so they're projecting that to you, okay? So that too, that's why forgiveness is important for yourself. So that you forgive not just the person, but also the spirit that has come, because the thief and the bully are negative spirits as well, okay? So it's something that they have let that spirit take a hold on them, okay? Beggar. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you have felt that you need to beg these people for love or attention, or beg them to stop bullying you or to stop killing your vibe and stuff like that. But these people don't have respect. They don't respect you. Okay? Yeah, confront empowerment at the level of physical survival. Awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. So in a way, the light side of a beggar is not actually a shadow or whatever the colonial patriarchal capitalism has made us believe. You know what I'm saying? But the shadow of this is dependent on others to the exclusion of effort. Okay? But you see how it says exclusion, but at the end of the day is that we live in a system that exclude people from having this particular resources or energy so they're able to be independent. So that's why the beggar energy has been, you know, used in a very toxic mentality. When we look at it on the light side, it says confront empowerment at the level of physical survival, right? So where exactly our physical survival needs, and how can we confront those needs in order to empower ourselves? So if you have a system that completely puts that beggar mentality and condemns it and doesn't give the resources and the necessary needs for people not to be in this energy, how can you blame the people? How can you blame homeless people? How can you blame them? Right? Well, you can't. It's an inequality system. It's capitalist. It's oppressive. That's what we're trying to ask. We're doing this to switch from inequality to equity, from capitalism to circular economy, from a very, very toxic system to sustainable system. No more fossil fuels, so that we, like, you know, everybody benefits from everything. Not having 1% hoarding. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit. Hoarding money, right? Being the Midas, the miser. Look at the shadow side of this. It says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. That's it. That's what they're doing. But at the end of the day, they don't understand that when they're in the lighter side of this, right? Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches, not only for themselves, but for everyone involved, for the whole collective, okay? Now, they're telling me to look at the judge and the visionary. A lot of us being called to be that, the judge and the visionary during these times, okay? So yeah, the judge attributes, just why these people are being judged, is divine judgment right now. Some of you have a Messiah complex, or I don't know, like, yeah. Or some of us are, each of us are inner Messiah or inner Buddhas, right? Serving humanity with humility. That's what will require for us. The shadow of this says, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. You're not. We all have a part in this healing, if the changing of system or building a better world, not only for ourselves, but for others on the planet, okay? Let go of that, because that's the shadow side. We have to unite and work collectively and together. Nobody's better than anybody. Stop the competition. Stop the comparing. That's what the devil targets you. Okay? We're all visionaries, and a lot of people are being judged right now. Judge. The light side of this is balancing justice and compassion, managing their fair distribution of power. And the shadow side of this is offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. So which shadow side do you think is this system is? This colonial capitalism is? And which side is the equity and the world that we want to see? Right? Visionary. I love how this beautiful lady looks like a beautiful ancestor from the past, and looking at us from a higher perspective. And that's how we should be as well, okay? Look at things from a higher perspective. Not everybody's benefiting right now. And just like I said, and Martin Luther King keeps saying, nobody's free until everybody is free, okay? So let go of that ignorant illusion that just because a group of people, well, they're taking care of climate change and, you know, all of that, that doesn't mean that you're not going to take care of, because you're light and love. You're light and love, right? You're psychic medium, you're, I don't know, all these people who are readers and stuff like that. You have huge high platforms, especially influencers, people who have influence. Please, you are contributing of that vision. You also are being judged as well. Are you using your money that you have enough to help other people on the planet, or are you just using it for yourself? Let that sink in. Learn, even if you're seeing other people who are not as high following or subscribers than you, learn from them too, because we're trying to teach you something. Yes, the student is teaching the teacher now, but we're letting you to open that portal, be that, I'm seeing an elephant, like open the road, right? You have opened that road. Now you have the stability. Now you have the means to help other people. Now you have the means to not only help other people, but your planet, educate yourself, and then help others who are left behind, who are considered not good enough because, oh, they're talking about climate change, equity, and building a better system and change the system. That's you now who comes in and help those people. How? By beating what we're talking about, the algorithm, right? Not siding with corporation, with demonic entities, and demanding and exposing the 1%, just like everyone else, just like any climate activist, just like any indigenous community is doing as well. Please help, right? Either way, your intuition and your energy has been telling you as well, you're being judged as well. Okay? Everyone should have that energy of building equity and sustainability and circular economy for everybody, because it builds compassion, empathy, and a better system for all of us. Better health as well, and better way of living in this planet together as one. Please understand that it's not that ignorance is bliss, because it's not. You're not better than everybody because you have better higher consciousness, or you're a better psychic medium, or you're a better light worker, or you're a better coaching system, or nobody's better here. We're all the same. All that we asking is that you help us build together the equity and sustainability and circular economy that we're asking to do, that we're being asked to do. Fossil fuel, it does not benefit anybody. It's getting us all sick. And the fact that if you're not helping other people because, oh, well, it's not good for my business, it's not good for my views or my subscribers or my following, then you're better, you're just as them. You're just exactly as the 1%. You're doing exactly the mentality that they're keeping, and they're trying to keep everybody else. You're doing exactly the same thing. At the end of the day, no, you're not better than all of us. You're low as fuck, just as them. And you're being judged by the Most High. Because it's not about you. It has never been. It's about everyone. It's about the world. It's about the planet. It's about those who are in need right now. We must speak up for them too. It's enough with the selfish and greedy tendencies and the materialistic energy. We have to hold ourselves accountable as well. Do the right thing. Visionary, the light attributes, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Do you get it now? Why also I feel like I'm in this energy, because I don't care about that. I don't care about, oh, how many followers, how many subscribers. I don't care. I wish that honestly, I wish that God used my bank account so that I can help other people and build equity. I swear to God. I don't care about fame or status and all that stuff. All I care is that everyone can have a happy, joyful, sustainable, and healthier life. That's all I care about. And if you're not there in that energy, then you got a work to do. Because I'm still working on being this light energy. Also, I am very aware of the shadow energy of that too. Let's talk about it. Selling insight to the highest bidder. Compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Let's talk about that. Take a screenshot if you like, so that you can remember that we cannot be in that shadow. That's them. That's what they're doing. That's what these platforms and all these fossil corporations and all this disgusting thing that they're doing to our planet, that's what they're doing. And we cannot be in that energy. We are better than that. And that's why I passed this. Because I am not compromising my integrity for this fucking bullshit. I'd rather die. Fuck that. Yeah, that's what it is. That's how they're creating obstacles, challenges for us. But it doesn't matter. You see the Five of Pentacles. That's why they're going to stay stuck in that energy. All of it. Yeah. While others of us who are doing the work, focusing on the light side of it, being a visionary for this world, who passed the judgment, with that day that I'm seeing someone with the balance scale, and then you have when we get judged, that's how it is. He sees how our heart is the light as a feather. Is it pure? And if we pass that, it goes like this. If we didn't, we're fucked, right? We're back into the karmic cycle, dealing with obstacles and challenges, while others of us are in the victory and success. All of you are being required to stand your ground. That's exactly what I'm doing. How do you do it? Nurture your intuition. Work on your intuition. It's better than experience, okay? 133 on the clock. That could be significant for solemn, some of you. Yeah, accelerated motion. Look at that. Look beyond the star. Follow your North Star. Your North Node. That will help you, okay, guys? All right, let me see the bottom of the deck of this, and I'm going to close this. Yeah, there you go. Ace of Cups. Beautiful energy. Love. Messages. Someone is revealing something to you, or all of us are being required to nurture that heart space. What do we love to do? What are we dreaming of? Self-care, self-love. What is consider self-care? Detaching from people, toxicity, negativity, addictions. That's self-care, self-love. Focusing on our mental health. That's self-love. Standing our ground. That's the Nine of Swords energy. Speaking our truth. That is self-love. Queen of Swords. Discerning. Look at that. Talks about a lot about... Oh, that's beautiful. See? Anything that has kept us stagnant and stuck, it needs to end. Look at that. The Hangman talks about surrendering anything that no longer serves us. With the Death card here, yeah, it's over. There needs to be an ending so something else can begin. A lot of us it's that, like law and order, like very smart. We're all very smart and intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Air signs could be significant here. Look at that. King of Wands, the Star, Aquarius, Sagittarius energy, Leo energy. We have to heal our creative endeavors. That's what we're being called to do. The King of Wands is a leader, someone who starts something and finish it. Someone who also balances their energy, They stand their ground, they heal. A lot of you have a lot of people like really sad and grieving and in pain, that you guys are healing, that you're letting go of their attachment to them, their codependency to them, but you must. Yeah, these people from the past, creating illusions. They're mad because you're walking away from them, because you're standing in your ground, you're going through your happy, your wish fulfillment. All of these people are alcoholics, drinking, and all this shit. You're walking away from all this toxicity. Yeah, because they wanted to keep you in that grieving, sad energy. See, look at that. Look at that. Wow, judgment in the... Whoa. 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 Holy moly. Look at the planets that are speaking right now. Okay, so we have the moon, which talks about Pisces energy. Also, any hidden secrets, all these illusions and toxic illusion is coming to surface for a reason. The sun. Who is the sun? Leo, right? The sun talks about clearly south, the Leo energy again. Leo energy, inner power. Everything is coming to life for a reason for you guys. Also, you bring joy, happiness. That's it. Healing our inner childhood wounds can be significant. That's what it needs to be. All these emotional things that has been hidden, it needs to be coming out. That's these 2 weeks is woof. See, you have the World card and the Judgment. Judgment is Pluto. Look at Pluto talking right here. Go back into, if you want to listen to the Pluto energy, that message that Pluto wants to say. But go check it out, because this is what literally is requiring. Judgment also talks about forgiveness, apologies also, or all of us, all these people who judge you in the past, who try to do things secretly, try to dim your light because it it irritates their demons. All of that is coming to light. They're going through divine judgment. I can't make this up. Like, these people are fuck. All of you who close the cycle with these people, you're meant to. There's a lot of expansion here. Holy cow. The World card tells about Saturn. Yeah. Saturn and Pluto and all these planets wants to help you guys to start this new beginning. Beautiful new beginning, passionate new beginning. All your dreams are coming true, all your manifestation. You've been doing good for others. You've been having that beautiful integrity, valuing yourself. Look at that, building that spiritual strength. Again, 777. Your angels and ancestors are lit here. By the way, my third eye is on fire right now. Yeah. Spiritual strength. Literally, it's narrating exactly what I just told you in the beginning of this. It's like literally you're building that spiritual strength, and you're going to be triumphant if you continue doing this work, this shadow work, doing things outside of status quo. That too, harmony, relationship, partnership. Like I'm telling you, the devil got nothing on you if you're doing this work. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do it, okay? Yeah, that too. You have a lot of inner wisdom. Oh, thank you, universe. Look at that. Universe trying to speak to you guys. There's a lot of inner wisdom, inner guide. Again, this person with a book, and then this person also with a book. A lot of things that you learned in the past is no longer that. That's what's going on here, where you have to literally, like, everything is like coming to light. Like, some of you are rebuilding things. Yeah, inner wisdom. 5 talks about change that is kind of happen either way. And the universe got you guys, okay? That's what literally the universe is talking to you. Like, don't be afraid, right? Even if these people with their authority, I feel like this is an emperor energy. Emperor and empress. Wow, look at this. Coming together. The high priestess, a lot of us are psychic readers. Very intuitive, highly sensitive people, empath. Like, all these people who thought that your gifts and talents and healing yourself and being the healers and going outside of, like, all these people are facing judgment right now. All of us are focused on fertility, creating better authority or putting other people who are better leaders out there to guide us during this time. Yeah, people who are highly intuitive, people who are tap into source and stuff like that. Like, yeah, a lot of things are gonna start changing, and what we're seeing, that's why a lot of us are being like are too fearful of what's going on in the world. But the more aware you are, the more you go into your new beginnings. Yeah, here it talks about the Fool. Look at this person, how like they have the world, and then just going forward, getting out of that toxic mentality, oppressed, colonial mindset. Yeah, the more aware you are, the more aware and work on your psychic ability, the more aware you are, the better it is, not only for yourself, but the collective and the planet, okay? And I'm guided to leave it here. I love you guys. I hope this helped you. Let me know in the comments if this has bring you any, let me know. If you came all the way to the end, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Sorry that this was a little bit longer than I thought, and now I'm gonna go into Leo and Aries energy, their reading, so they will be popped after this, okay? So if you have Leo or Aries in your energy and your birth chart, then go ahead and go tap into those, okay? But other than that, I love you, collective. Make sure you pray up, stay meditated up. Use this beautiful Leo season energy that is calling all of us, tame or get that courageous inner strength, all right? From that beautiful lioness that you all got. And I love you, and I'll see you in the next time, in the next reading or next video, or I'll see you around. Mwah. Love you. Bye.